Good morning, class 10th. Children, today we are going to start with a new chapter, photosynthesis. Right, children? Uh, the important thing about this chapter is that many objective questions are actually framed out of this chapter, and they are quite confusing too, though they seems to be very easy, but they are quite confusing. So I request you all to kindly listen to this video. Kindly listen to my words very carefully. Right, children? The first thing here is the definition. If you see the photosynthetic definition, this is taught to you right from the junior classes. But if you can see, I have marked few words as bold words: the green plants, CO2 and water, and then sunlight and chlorophyll. These three categories are the operative words to ever define photosynthesis. So your definition is simple: the process by which green plants prepare their food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. That means it's sometimes people think that, okay, what is the purpose of mentioning? It's not necessary to mention sunlight or chlorophyll. What if we forget to write? There is nothing going to be happen. But children must understand that this is an operative term, right? So must understand: green plants, carbon dioxide and water, and sunlight and chlorophyll. These three are the operative terms which are supposed to be there in your definition whenever you are asked. Usually the definition comes only for 1 mark, dear, but if you are forgetting to mention any of the operative term, then it's your loss. Right, children? Second heading is significance of photosynthesis. So one of the significance you have already mentioned in the definition, that is food, right? So photosynthesis is the process of preparation of food. That means it provides food to all. Now, how come the food is provided to all? Because whenever you draw a food chain, the food chain always starts with a producer. That means in a food chain, the main source of energy is green plant. Right, children? So that means, had there been a situation that there are no green plants, we will not be able to get energy from the main energy source. Right, children? That's why we always say that the first significance is provides food to all. Second one is it releases oxygen in the atmosphere. Very true. During the completion of photosynthesis, oxygen is released as a byproduct, and we all very well understand that oxygen is required for our survival. It is our basic need. Though for a plant, release of oxygen at the time of photosynthesis is a waste. Why? Because the plant never uses the oxygen which it is releasing during photosynthesis. Right? Third thing here is the balanced equation. Let me tell you very surely that whenever you are going to get any figure based question on photosynthesis, the definition and the balanced equation, minded that it is sure to be there. So please understand that the balanced equation says carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll forms C6H12O6, that's glucose, plus water vapors and oxygen as a byproduct. Right, children? But what you have to see is balanced. So please see, it is 6CO2 plus 12H2O, which is going to form C6H12O6, that's sugar, and then 6H2O plus 6O2. Children, this is something that you need to practice, or you need to mug up, whatever you have to do, but you have to learn this equation in a balanced form, and never forget to mention sunlight and chlorophyll. Don't mention it the way I have. It is SL, but you have to write the full form, sunlight. Right, children? Then you come to the third topic. The third topic is pigments. Just in the definition you said green plants, right, children? So we have to discuss the pigments here. During photosynthesis, green plants have abundance of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Let me tell you, chlorophyll is present in many varieties, but the most abundant one and the most contributing one to the process of photosynthesis are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Right, children? Where are they present? I have already mentioned it here. Chlorophyll A and B, they are present in the palisade and mesophyll cells. I hope by this time you people understand where are the palisade cells and mesophyll cells present. If you can recall the upper epidermis, then the columnar cells, which are palisade, and the spongy irregular cells are mesophyll cells. This is just to give you a recap. Otherwise, I believe that you people still remember it. But always remember that chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, which is the most abundant photosynthetic pigment, it is present in palisade and mesophyll cells. Right, children? I have also written here carotenoids because it's not that all plants are green. Sometimes you find the leaves of the plant yellow, orange, brown, red, or something like that. So that category of pigment is carotenoid. Right, children? Carotenoid can be further categorized as somewhat red, that is carotene, and the other one is xanthophyll. Xanthophylls are red to brown. That's a hue. You people learn computers, you must be seeing that for every shade there is light to dark range. So when you make red more darker, when you make orange more darker, it becomes brown, right? So xanthophyll is having a shade card of literally orange to brown color. Right, children? The next thing that you have to understand regarding the pigments, you always have to revolve around chlorophyll only. Rest of the things should be known to you, but it is not necessary that you mug it up. It should be known to you. You should understand what is carotene, what is xanthophyll, what color do they have. But your area of concern is basically chlorophyll A and B. Right? Only slight structural differences there. Chlorophyll A is comparatively more greener than chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll B is olive green in color, whereas chlorophyll A is dark green in color. Right? Literally, if chemically we say chlorophyll is a molecule and its nature is a hydrocarbon. So what are the elements which are present in the molecule of chlorophyll? You will say it's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. That's simple. And then you say nitrogen and ultimately magnesium. I am encircling magnesium here. Why? Council is fond of asking you a question, which is the core element of chlorophyll? The way people tend to ask you, which is the core element of hemoglobin? You people say iron. Right. Similarly, core element of chlorophyll is magnesium. Please remember this, that this is the core element. Without magnesium, the chlorophyll molecule will not be able to maintain its stability. Right, children? And for this video, the last topic here, it's just a note. If you see that chlorophyll bleaches or disintegrates or breaks down in severe light intensities, thereby affecting the rate of photosynthesis. You need to understand that the molecule becomes unstable when scorching heat or severe light intensity falls on it. That's why we always say that initially when you increase light, the photosynthetic rate also increases, but if light intensity keeps on increasing more and more and more, it ceases the rate of photosynthesis. Now you know the reason why. Because more light intensity damages the chlorophyll disintegrates the chlorophyll, and this is something, the moment chlorophyll is broken down, disintegrated, it will not be able to perform photosynthetic activity efficiently. Right, children? I hope this introductory video is clear to you. If you have any queries regarding this, please feel free to message. Otherwise, we are proceeding on to the next video.